Good morning, YouTube. It's chest day. We're hitting a chest workout. I'm going to take you through what I do to grow my chest. We're just having a little bit of a cream of rice before we hit the gym. Make sure we have enough carbs in us to get a good pump. Let's get rolling and get to the gym. We have been sipping on this energy drink, which, shout out by the way, you should try it. Not a sponsor. But because of that, we're gonna go with a stem-free pre-workout. We don't want too much caffeine. All right, just got to the gym. I'm gonna take you through my current chest workout, just for fun, first of all, but also just to show you what I'm doing for growth, for muscle growth specifically. And I should stop shaking the camera so much. For muscle growth specifically, and just to give any little tips and pointers to help improve. Last week I tweaked my back a little bit on the bench press. So today I'm going to explain to you guys how we can prevent that. Just little things like that. So let's head to the gym and take you through it. One thing that I always do every time I train any upper body is I always make sure I warm up my shoulders, because personally, especially my right shoulder, always very easily gets irritated. So I always make sure I warm them up, and that just keeps them safe and healthy, injury free. That's what we want, right? Warming up your shoulder rotator cuff to keep a slight gap between your arms, and puts the shoulder in a safer position. So I recommend trying that. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a sort of a chest fly, just to warm the chest up so there's blood in it before I start bench pressing. Now, when I'm doing that, I'm not doing a static stretch. I'm doing an active stretch. So after the workout, I'll do that again, but holding it for 30 plus seconds as a static stretch. Right now I'm doing an active stretch. So I'm kind of bouncing in and out of it, holding it for just 1 to 2 seconds. That just warms it up, prepares it for heavier loads. So generally, I recommend active stretching before you lift heavy weights, not static stretching. Save that for afterwards. All right, I'm about to try a few different things, and we're gonna see if it helps take the stress off my back. If it does, I'll let you know what I did and how to do it. interesting. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is bench without back pain. And the best way, I have some tips I've been presented with that seem to work, is when you lay down on the bench, you want to make sure that your lumbar is flat on the bench. The way you can do that is pull your feet up, squeeze your core, and then you can put your feet back down as long as you're still keeping your lumbar back there. So then, of course, make sure your shoulders are back. I am doing a slightly narrower grip than I used to because that puts more on the chest and less on the back. And then make sure you tuck your elbows. Like you still want your shoulders back, but tuck your elbows. And then bench slightly. Well, even with those little tips, I've still stressed my back out a little bit. I didn't tweak it like I did last week, but it's still like irritated. So I'm definitely gonna have to be very careful with the rest of this workout. Unfortunately, it really pisses me off, but it's all about learning. It's all about doing the best we can with what we got. So we're gonna keep rolling, but carefully. So, in light of the current situation with benching, personally, I'm probably just going to stop benching. I wasn't even going to do it today, but I wanted to just see if these little things, these little adjustments to my form would help. Doesn't seem to be the case. So, personally, it's just not worth it for me. I don't need to bench to grow my chest. That's one thing. You don't have to bench to grow your chest. That's more of a strength exercise. There's plenty of other things that I can do that I have done for a while that don't bother me at all in any way. So I'm just going to keep doing those things. Probably not going to do bench, at least for quite some time. And if you struggle with any pain in anything, bench or other exercises, you don't have to do those exercises. There are plenty of variations and adjustments that you can make to any exercise, and if it helps you feel better or be painless, do what's painless. There's a big difference between working a muscle hard and pain, and you should know the difference. Like you can tell the difference. So be smart about it. Train smart. I want to say train smart, not hard, but you should still train hard, but train smart. I used to do shoulder press sitting down because I could press more that way and it was more comfortable. But I'm actually doing it standing now because I'm working on not letting my rib cage flare out like that. I have very bad range of motion in my shoulders, so we're keeping it light and we're working on that because that has helped me keeping my core tight and keeping my ribs in for almost every movement has helped a lot with irritation and pain. So think about that. Hopefully the camera doesn't see my nipples. So when you're doing rope pull downs, you do want to lean forward. But even though you're leaning forward some, don't overarch your back. Keep your core tight. Like we always say, keep your core tight. I gotta get out of the parking garage before they decide to charge me. Before my 2 hours is up and they decide to charge me like $5. So once I get out of here, I'll end the video. Oh, I hope I didn't just spill my energy drink. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Of course, I decided to get in this tight little corner. Ooh, that probably wasn't good. Yes! Free parking. That's what we like, isn't it? Alright, well, now that we made it out, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I loved filming it. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the bit more of instructional type video. If you did, let me know in the comments. If there's something else you'd rather see, let me know in the comments. I'm still figuring out my brand, like my specific brand. So I'm up for ideas and anything really. I mean, put myself out of my comfort zone. That's what we're trying to do, right? This is definitely working so far, so let's keep doing it. Let's do things that I'm not comfortable with, right? Alright, well, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop it a like, subscribe, comment if you want to see more, or what specifically you want to see more of. And I love you guys. Peace out. Have a good day. I know I will. Yeah, that's it.